All in. Set to race now. Third event. Light on. Ready. Racing. They've jumped away reasonably well. Etiquette a little bit slow out. Knows No Limits away slowly. And St. Marie Solo Bay ringing wet the first to go with Cobbler Smith Wad. Hunting up in the centre of Lucid Gem as they go by the 1100 metre mark. And over on the inside next then came Paleface Charlie Etiquette getting up on the inside of the next bunch, which include Classical Teas and Pompey Noir. Heavenly Flyers got right back with Capital Gesture. And the last of all is Knows No Limits. Down the side to the 800 metre mark, St. Marie, leading a length and a half to Cobbler Smith, two away, ringing wet with the Lucid Gem and Wad. Then Paleface Charlie over on the inside, 3 parts to Solo Bay. A length away, Pompey Force, and back with it, Brash Reaction, Classical Teas. Etiquette on the inside, Capital Gesture back with Knows No Limits and dropping right off Heavenly Flyer at the 500 metre mark, and St. Marie in front. Second placing held down by Cobbler Smith. Wad goes up to third. Ringing wet looking for a run over on the inside, given a slap with the whip, and Solo Bay to the outside. Then Paleface Charlie, Classical Teas, Pompey Force, Wad, Cobbler Smith, St. Marie, ringing wet's getting up on the inside, deeper out Solo Bay, and Capital Gesture from a fair way back with Brash Reaction, 200 out, ringing wet the inside, wider out Cobbler Smith, Capital Gesture, St. Marie and deep out Solo Bay, ringing wet the inside, wider out Cobbler Smith, St. Marie, Cobbler Smith, ringing wet on the outside, Cobbler Smith in front, Cobbler Smith's won it by a neck to ringing wet, close for third, Capital Gesture, St. Marie, next in Brash Reaction, Solo Bay, Paleface Charlie, Heavenly Flyer and Wad back with, at the head of the others, Knows No Limits with Classical Teas, Pompey Noir, second last Etiquette, and last in was a Lucid Gem. 200 out, ringing wet the inside. Smith, number 7, ridden by Ron Burgess. Number 7, Cobbler Smith, Ron Burgess first. By Mr. C from Noble Dancer, F.A. Reeves the owner. Mrs. P.F. Reeves at Epsom the trainer, Ron Burgess aboard. To having the toppy red farthing in the previous race, they've got home with Cobbler Smith here. Ringing wet, notched up another placing, number 8, Brother Chris aboard. Number 7811. 7811. About time. Margins a neck and neck, 119.6. A neck 119.6.